Hey, YouTube. Well, y'all see what happened? I don't know what the big deal is. What happened is just what everybody on both sides have been predicting would happen, not only for this election, but for the last, I don't know, near 100 years. It always happens. People choose divided government. So, how everyone said, all the news programs said, the Democrats said in general, everyone seemed to agree that the House would take, that the Democrats would take the House, right? Which they did. Everyone said, both parties, every network, that the Senate would remain Republican. They gained 2 seats, so basically it's all the same. So what happened was just what was predicted to happen. Now I do feel for the people. I know I was rooting for the people, Abrams and guy in Florida. Yeah, I was hoping they won, but those are both young people. Why am I getting a blank on the other guy in? Anyway, they're both young people, the black candidates, so their careers are not over. So I don't think I don't think it was worth me staying up to 4 o'clock in the morning. I put it like that. It came out just pretty much the way it said was going to be. Now the Democrats control the House. Everything's going to get slowed down, which is good for us because this dude, anytime they have to hide papers from him so he won't sign things into legislation, we should be happy about it. He can't just rush things through. He would never have gotten that horrible tax break from billionaires. He would never have gotten that if the Democrats had the House. So he won't be able to do that kind of stuff anymore. Anyway, what I really came on here to talk about was this horrible display this morning from Trump. An hour and a half. No, I didn't watch him for an hour and a half. My eyes kept drifting off. You know, I told you he puts me to sleep. I don't like listening to him. Every time I opened my eyes, there he was arguing with some other reporter. That person's like, he's like a mental patient or something up there. Up in that orange face with the little white eyes. It just looked disgusting. The little white eyes and all that orange. I mean, how can you look at yourself in the mirror and say, well, God damn, you strange looking. And that dumbass comb over where you can just see right through it. I mean, be a normal person, Trump. Be regular, honey. All right, so you argue with everybody, right? Of course, you argue with CNN reporters. Can't say it was totally he was shutting black women down because he shut down basically everybody asked him a question. They tried to pursue any question. He shut them down. He was very rude and nasty, particularly CNN. All the man asked him was, why is he trying to divide the country? He goes off on him, you sit down. And then the other CNN reporter who was very persistent, Acosta, he shut him down, wouldn't answer his questions, told him that he was a disgrace to CNN and if CNN should fire him. And how's he sticking up for CNN? Doesn't Donald Trump hate CNN and everything about them? But now he wants to control who they like. CNN's going to listen to him and fire their reporter for asking him simple questions that should be answered. Next up, I dozed off again, of course. When he started all that whiny kind of talk he does. My eyes pop open again. Now he's talking to the lady Mish. And Mish, she works for PBS. Black woman. All that woman asked him was, you have taken to calling yourself a nationalist. And many people in the country are wondering, why would you say that? That is a racist question. How can I believe you said that? You said it. Well, why did you say it? It's a racist question. It's racist to ask you why you calling yourself a nationalist. Then you always act like, oh, I never heard of that before. That's a racist. You said that. Like the whole country hasn't been saying that for the last 2 weeks since he said it. What is wrong with that dude? Oh, he's a disgusting human being. Everybody, every reporter in the room was basically his enemy. He called on them. They answered. As soon as they asked something he didn't want to hear, he shut them down. So basically, any question that was of any value, he got an attitude, shut the people down, cut them off. One of them, the other CNN guy, he had to take the microphone from the man. First he wouldn't give it up. Then he started hollering out the questions. Acosta. A disgusting display. But you know what is troubling? It's troubling. Even though I know these were all local races and people were choosing the people, I assume, on their own merits. This should have been what they call it, blue wave. It seems like they would let this president know that it's not working. People are not identifying with your hatred. But they actually didn't do as bad as people projected or suspected that they would do. Although they lost the House, which is the main thing. Kept the Senate, which was predicted. But people thought, I think that something like 30 seats difference in the House, where people were hoping it can be 100. So people are not communicating about Trump in this midterm election. It's going to come down to the real election, which is in 2 years, right? But it seems like these people, whoever that are with him, are still with him. So, no, this country is not in as good a shape as I thought it was in. For him to still be able to influence people to vote for his candidates he chose, after all the firepower they put in Georgia and in Miami, Obama, Oprah, all these celebrities, all the people, all the energy they put into these places, they still chose the Republican, which Trump takes that to mean approval of him. We're in bad shape, country. I thought we were on the right track. Nope. So the fight goes on. But you guys look at those clips from him today in the news conference. I mean, absolutely disgusting. I went with that woman the other day, said, he's lying. I will not let my kids talk to him. Listen to him. I will not let my kids listen to him. I did a video about that. And it's still true. I can see what she means. It's garbage. All right, people. 2 down and 2 more to go.